All right. Let's make sure we're all set up here. Okay. We need that on. Let's see if I do this. Well, don't tell me that. I mean, I've kind of gotten the info on it. I'm trying to figure out this lighting here. There we go. No, you're all good. The cooler kid, you're all good, dude. It's fine. Not a big deal. I'm just getting set up here. I've seen Ross does the launch videos, so I'm basically already. I've seen the notes. I just don't remember them. Like I glance at them, as soon as it launched. But I have a sample. I don't have the bottle. So we'll wait for a couple more people to come in. Hit that like button though, if you can. This was last minute. This was not planned. So I was actually going to do a first impressions video on it, separate. And I was like, you know what? Let's go live. I know it's a little late. It is what it is. It's summertime too, so the sun is technically still up. So, kind of dark in here, but no, we're fine. It smells nice, but it's not worth the price. So I'm not huge into lemon. Not a big lemon guy, but I do like citrus fragrances. I'm interested to see if it's close, if it's, you know, this is supposed to be related to citrine. So this one took a long time to grow on me. Long time. So good. I didn't like this at first. Hated this at first. And then, like, within the last year, I fell in love with it. I've only smelled Afternoon Swim once, but I have, like, probably a ton of stuff that smells like it. Let me do this. Oh, that sucks. We're gonna wait for everybody to kind of pop on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna. David Webster, what's up, man? You too, man. Hope you're doing well. Give me 1 second. Oh, maybe I can do this. I'll see if Jason's on. We'll do that. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Um, I was just shooting the link out. Hey, brother, found your channel through Schultz & Co. I like the videos. I've seen this far, pal. I'm working, but have this on in the background. Just want to show you some support and say hello. Thanks, Victor. Dude, Schultz is like... I feel like he just came out of nowhere, you know? And he, to me, and like... I feel like he was kind of a blessing that this community needed. Because, dude, he's such a nice guy. He's such a humble dude. Um, I haven't even like really got to know him yet, but like I can already tell like we're very similar in personality and what we like, and like we're honest and humble. So yeah, he's a good dude. He's one of those dudes that like I would be super close friends with in person. I feel. Um, D Paris, what's up, dude? Yeah, man, this was random. This was random. I was saying earlier. I've only been on for like 6 minutes, but I was saying earlier I was going to do a first impressions video, and then I was like, let's go live. Well, let's hang out for a little bit. It's Wednesday. I know it's like 9 p.m. It's 9 p.m. my time, but I mean, I'm good to stay on for like 2 hours. I do have one question for you though. I haven't tried any Zaharoff yet. What three from them would you recommend most, if I may ask? I always suggest start with Signature Pour Homme because that is the base. Signature Pour Homme came out 8 years ago. Yeah, it's like an aromatic fougere, oriental fougere, smoky lavender, incense, little oud, very woody. Um, Modern fougere, more mature, not dated, doesn't smell like old man. So I would start there if you're into that kind of stuff. But Royale X is a good freshie to start with. It's supposed to have like an animalic musk. I have it. The atomizer doesn't work on it though. Kind of pissed, but it is what it is. Citrusy musk. That's a good one. Um, my favorite. It's my favorite fragrance in my whole collection. Seraphim Cousse. It's a vetiver based fragrance. Um, so I'm trying to think like if you want a signature DNA, signature pour homme, if you're looking for like a summer freshie, try citrine, or maybe this Limone that we're about to sample. Coco Loco, that's a good tropical one. Seraphim Blue, that's a good summer one. Seraphim Red, I mean, there's a ton. Um, I would start with Signature Pour Homme and then like maybe Signature Noir. Dude, there's a ton. Um, Check out Zaharoff.com. Check out the catalog on the website and just start looking at the fragrances to kind of pique your interest. 'Cause I don't know what your taste is. So, yeah, I agree. Schultz and Co. seems like a real one. Not enough of those around. So good to find them when I can. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, dude, he's cool. His Clone House video, dude, I was dying laughing. I'm not big on very sweet fragrances though. Neither am I. I'm not, Victor. I actually, if you saw my post today, I about fragrance reviewers can't win, and I was talking like, just I wasn't trying to like bitch and moan, but it was just one of those like I felt like I had to say something, because I don't really get into that whole fragcom drama shit, but like, you know, for me it was like I wasn't bothered by the comments, but it was just like, really? That's what people think? Like, let's talk about it, you know? And going forward, I think I'm going to do every week, like, that's the bottom line. And just pick a topic, you know? And it makes my my commute to work so much more, like, interesting. Like I don't hit traffic. It takes me a half hour to get to work, and it's all one road, you know? Good choices, all of them. Yeah, dude, it's so hard to pick three Zaharoffs, dude. Like, because if you've been a fan of the house for a couple years, it's just like there's not a bad one. It just depends on what. There's an offering for any situation. Like they have leather to back. Like they're really good, and they're affordable. They're affordable niche. You know, frag drama seems so crazy, especially for something subjective. It's like arguing about paintings makes no sense to me, dude. It's sent in my video. It was like, this is such a bullshit hobby. It really is. It's scented water, but like people are expecting guys like us to like, just give me the info so I can make up my own mind. And it's like, really, you need me to tell you that? It smells like a Zara Most Wanted. That's literally all you need to know. You know, and trust me, there's a lot of people that like really like it and I get it, but like when it smells exactly like almost exactly like something that's already been out, it's kind of like what the fuck, you know? When you have a parfum flanker, I expect your motherfucking flanker to smell like tie into the original. Now, granted, I said it in the video too. Jimmy Choo has Jimmy Choo Man Blue, smells nothing like the original. Jimmy Choo Iced doesn't smell like the original. The Extreme, sort of, but not really. But like parfum, you should have named it Jimmy Choo Man Gold. Because gold flankers are typically sweet designers. So, anyway, go watch that video. I posted that if you haven't. What town do I work in? Hoffman Estates, Deep Paris. I'm at the car auction. Funny how some people want others to run their channel the way they want them to. How about start your own channel if you have specific. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. And then that other comment was like, I feel like you fragrance reviewers, that's what kind of got me. Like, you fragrance reviewers will say that it smells too similar to other designers, but then bitch about it smells just like the flanker in the line. And it's like, no, that's. Again, if you flanker like an EDP or a parfum, like Bleu de Chanel, Dior, Sauvage, they flanker that well, right? Because it still smells like the original. It's just there's a twist. Stronger with you. They have a little, they have different twists. They don't all smell identical. Um, there's a few exceptions, like YSOY Iced, the mint. I wish that mint no lasted all the way through, but so on and so forth. You understand that Bleu de Chanel flankers really well. You know, what is the best way to get my nose on Soul Elixir? Just a drop, even. Uh, Check out fatboyfragrance.com. I'll be honest, guys. If I was able to, like Deep Paris, let me work on it. I was just talking to Brett the other day, and I was like fucking around on ChatGPT, and I was making like mock sample labels. It turned out pretty cool. I do want to get myself set up, but I don't want to make promises. But I would send you a sample. I just have to like set myself up with like decanting it because I told Brent I want to send him a bunch of shit Terre Hermes, Pacha Cartier, flankers done right. Yeah. Especially the EDT and the Parfum. They need to come out with an EDP. I don't know why Pacha didn't do that. They started doing like different flankers. Like they did the Noir and then the Noir Sport. Noir is really nice, but it kind of goes off the EDT path. It like goes away from it. If they can bring that back, like do an EDP, like Bulgari Pour Homme. I just wore that the other this past Saturday. That's a perfect flanker. That's a perfect eau de parfum flanker. Like it smells like the original, but like it's not redundant, you know. So what's going on here? Got 12 people in the chat, 5 likes. Can we hit that like button, please? Let's have some fun tonight. I've been feeling good mentally. I've been trying to drop a little bit of weight. Me and the wife have been trying to kind of switch our diet up a little bit. I don't move around as much, but like the kids, our kid is, you know, getting growing and getting bigger, and I'm like, I need to drop a couple. Like, dude, since December, maybe even before that, I gained like 20 pounds. It's funny. I was going back somehow. I had old shorts videos of me pop up, and I was like, "Damn!" Like my face was smaller. So I've been trying not to like snack past the 8. You know, like I'm gonna be 40 in like a year and a half, so I don't want to. And I've been through a lot of health stuff as a kid, and I want to stay healthy. So recently, I've been feeling like mentally. Oh, I stopped doing the edibles at night for sleep because it was making me foggy at work, and then I was getting kind of like really moody. So we've stopped that for a couple of weeks, and then the last before last weekend, you know, the weather was nice and we were outside having a couple cocktails. So it was like, you know, we're trying to be responsible. You set yourself up for samples. I'm in. Anthony. Yeah, we're gonna sample Gusto Limone, and I ended up getting Royale Triple X. Never smelled it, so that we'll do a little later. I'll do the Limone first, which I'll probably get into in a couple minutes because we're almost at 20 minutes. While being a father myself, having kids will sure make you move around. Yeah. So like Saturday, we were at my wife's extended family reunion thing, and like they have a beautiful property, but like they're like on an incline, no fence. They're not allowed to have fences, and they're right at a busy residential street. So like, we were chasing her. We took shifts, and just was chasing after her, and it was a good time. She my daughter did. I can't complain, dude. She doesn't have meltdowns. She just wants to like explore and like try new things. It's really cool. She's gonna be 2 next month. No, on the 26th. Today's July 1st. Holy shit. Stir that like button, damn it. What? Let them know, D. Paris. What? What's up, Joe? Hello there, my friend. Great event. Yeah, thanks, dude. Yeah, I messaged you earlier, just for a heads up. But Big Fave is more telegenic. D. Paris, did I mention I'm not the brightest? I'm not the sharpest crayon I'm not the sharpest light bulb in the crayon box. Blaine, what's up, dude? What? Leaving the office soon. I'll catch the replay. Yeah, we're only like 20 minutes in, so I'm good for like another hour or so. 2 is a fun age. That's great. Yeah, man, dude, she's talking. She's starting to talk, and like when I come home from work, she just runs right up to me, and it's like one of the best feelings. Should be getting that in a couple days. What's that? Joe. Yeah, the years flying by. Yeah, dude, tell me about it, man. Dude, it like my wife's a teacher, so she's been home since Memorial Day weekend. And like today, she's like, I go back to work in 6 weeks. I was like, damn. So that means it's like half. She's been off half her time already. So that's how quick. And normally, when 4th of July hits, the summer just flies even more. That's what I don't like. Like 4th of July after, like it's kind of like ugh. I always get the summer, the end of summer blues. I always get kind of like ugh, because then it's like you're back to the grind. You know, she has to go back and appreciate the heads up. When was this? Thanks, Joe. Yeah. Wait till she's 16. She'll be running up. Dude, don't. Money's been a little tight. Dude, living in Illinois, D Paris, you know, dude. It's just every year it's more expensive and more expensive. And like groceries, dude, it's like I don't watch the news anymore, so I don't pay attention to that shit. But like, what the fuck, you know? Like, I don't care who you're like. You know what's funny? Like the people I talk to, like there's no like left right shit anymore that I see. Everybody's kind of like, yeah, we're all fucked, and it's like, okay, at least at least there's something we agree on, you know. But man, it's just like, when's enough enough, you know? How's it, Limone Cologne? We're about to find out. So we're at 22 minutes. Yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, they replaced fireworks with Christmas decorations in the store. Yeah, I just had to get doggy downers for the dog because nobody's blown up. Nobody blows off a lot around here. We're a small town, and it's kind of frowned upon. We have a lot of veterans around here, and a lot of them are kind of like, we don't want to hear that shit, you know. And I don't blame them because like when you have a dog, like they get terrified, and it's like the older I get, the more I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'll go to a fireworks show, but like blowing them off, like, and I grew up on the south side of Chicago, and dude, it's like a fucking war zone. Deep Paris, you know. All right, let's get into this. Came in today. I'm not huge into like I like lemon. I don't want to smell like you know Light Blue Forever, Dolce Gabbana. I don't like that one. Only because I think it smells good. But like I can't wear it. It smells like a grapefruit. Literally like a ruby red grapefruit. And it's just like, nah. Italian loves my shit though. Alright. I always make sure. I'm always hoping George throws it in something extra. He doesn't. So we're not going to do test strips. We're going to go right on skin. Because I'm wearing, oh, scent of the day, Garnet Royalty from Maluma. It's a YSLY EDP clone. The first couple times I wore it, I had great longevity. Today, I felt stupid. I almost followed up my shorts video from this morning, and I was going to be like, this is dog shit performance because I said 6 to 8 hours. And like today, I was kind of like, what the fuck, dude? Because I actually had YSLY ice sprayed on my hand for like, you know, that actually has good performance. Just, which is, you know how I feel about it. But yeah, let's get into it. This is Gusto Limone. You can just sample this for $7 on Zaharoff.com. Dude, back in the day, he only had dabbers for samples. So I'm so glad he switched to the 3 ml sprayers, but I don't know if you can. Limone? Why do I smell? Now I smell YSL. Maybe I went nose blind. I don't know. We'll do it on this hand. Ooh, I almost get like a lemon tea, like a lemon iced tea. That is nice. Oh, that's nice. It's lemon for sure. The woods are popping up right off the rip. Yeah, right now I'm getting like a little bit of a, I don't want to say candied lemon, but like a kind of a sweeter, it's like a sweet tart lemon. Oh, this is nice. This is really good. This puts a smile on my face. So I know Ross said the opening kind of has like a niche Mercedes Benz Cologne citrus opening. I can kind of see that. I am getting like that afternoon swim tie-in. This is really good for the summer. I'll send you the bottle I have. Which bottle? Limone? I'll take it if you're off. No, that's what like I was saying earlier. Like money's kind of tight, and like I'm like I'll sample it because this is in a limited run. So that's like I'll sample. Bro, you want to send it to me? I'll take it. I mean, obviously I think we can message on here. I'd hate to if you. I don't want you to be like you could have it for free. We'll talk later about it. So yeah, I'm getting the lemon. I'm getting some woods. I am getting that. It is a little airy, and I got that. I know there's a spearmint note that I can kind of detect. This is really nice. I kind of want to. No. See, like with these little sprays, it is a little bit different when you have like compared it to like actual spraying from a bottle. Now, will it? Let's see what it can does with citrine because they're supposed to be like related. They're like brothers or cousins or something. Yeah, it's not a complex fragrance whatsoever. It's good. It's really good. I'm glad I didn't buy a bottle though. I'm glad that I sampled it because I'm not too into to lemon, but I mean for the heat right now, this will thrive. Let me catch up here. Side question for you. I really like Fougères. Is Zaharoff your favorite one, or do you have another one you can recommend above it? Um, Victor, Pacha de Cartier, Eau de Toilette. Um, Safari for Men. If you want to go like cheap, budget, Ralph Lauren Safari for Men. Um, stuff like that. I don't know how dated you want to go. To me, the opening is very lemony, like every other lemon fragrance, but the dry down is where it happens. Yeah, so I'm kind of giving it time right now. It's getting softer. Like I'm glad it doesn't smell like lemonade. Like it kind of does, but it's like definitely starting to get softer. Like it is. Some florals are coming out. Rich. We've been only on for like 31 minutes. So I just sprayed this a couple minutes ago. So we're you're fine. Okay, we can connect after live. Yeah, I don't know how I don't know how we can connect on this, but I mean, I don't I'm if you want to get rid of it and you know, you're not like selling it, like I'll take it off your hands, but like, I feel bad. If you get to know me, I have Catholic guilt. But we'll talk later about it. Where am I at? Dude, I just saw the thing come up. Yeah. Yeah, Rich. Yeah. You're all good, dude. But you get the afternoon swim vibe in a way. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with. I'm getting. I'm almost getting like a slight. To me, sound weird. Slight Pacific Chill vibe. Like I had a sample. I have a sample of Pacific Chill. It's not as sweet, but it's got that like. It is getting a little sweeter. I didn't think it was going to be like this sort of sweet, but this is nice. Oh man, Citrine got super strong over the years. Let me spray this again because these sprays are a lot smaller, so I'm not getting like full sprays like compared to this. I have one spray on here. This has grown on me. This is the one fragrance in my collection that like I went from completely shitting on to absolutely loving. Like it smelled like citrine to me smelled like a wet diaper, but like not with like shit or anything in it, but like just the material with water in it. Like it gave me that weird synthetic vibe. Like a baby powder lotion thing, but like you know what I mean? Like it just but now the incense comes out. This is really really good. Yeah, this is good. It's not blowing my mind. It's not blowing my mind. But it is getting a little softer. I mean, the oil concentration is. I don't know if you can. You can't really tell. This lighting sucks. And I'm pasty white. Sorry. Let me catch up here. Hope y'all are well. It will have a good home. I'm fairly new to fragrances, about 8 months now. Learned a lot in the nearly 20 bottles I got this far, but I only got recently into decants, and what a gem that has been. Yeah, dude, sample, sample, sample. I stopped blind buying full bottles just because it's just you get more variety with decants. 15 mLs, 10 mLs, 15 mLs, perfect. Big Guadalupe, what's up, dude? Dry down becomes some rosy floral C notes. I don't get it as much incense as Ross was making it out. Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm with you with the. I'm not getting a super smoky. Like it's kind of there. It's like it's very woody. It's like the woods are coming. Like is there like a cedar wood in here? We'll pull up the notes in a second. Um, I'm just getting like a soft. The lemon calms down on me. Like I have a fresh spray here, but like I have the dry down is here, so I'm kind of going back and forth. Dude, that lemon is super sharp in the opening, but then it does calm down. I might be going nose blind to it, like the dry down part. I did put like more, like a bigger spray, more sprays of the sample on my wrist, so maybe we'll let that calm down. But yeah, it's a sharp, zesty lemon, and that spearmint, that minty airness, like airiness, is like really. I like that lemon and mint. That's such a refreshing opening, you know. Uh, let's see. Yeah, they're definitely a way to go, especially the more expensive. Yeah, like niche stuff, like Aura Fragrance has great prices for like their 15 mLs. Like for a niche fragrance, 15 ml you can get for like under $30 for like a Raja Dove, like Apex. I think I spent like 25 to $30 on a 15 ml. That's really good for being a 15 ml with a niche. The original Drakkar from 1972 was very lemon fragrance, but I only smelled it once, never wore it. I heard the performance was yeah, I've never smelled that original Drakkar. Only Drakkar Noir. I just had 4 bottles in my cart, but the decant got the decants, so I liked them all, but not enough to buy the bottles. Normally, I would have just got the bottles and then discovered that. Yeah, so many fougères, so little time. Rayhan Azul is also fire, but yes, lemonade. Yeah, that one. A lot of the Rayhans, Rick. By the way, what's up, Rick? I liked your review for Limone. You had me fucking rolling with the photo of George because I remember when I first saw that photo, I was kind of like, because he's just smiling and it's like right on his nose. It is funny. Um, yeah, it softens up and then becomes more creamy and ambers come in. Yeah, this when I sprayed it on my wrist a little while ago, it's still like the lemon's pumping. So maybe I didn't spray enough. I don't know. Because right now I'm not getting much on my hand initially. Cool, thanks, son. No problem, Rich. Sorry I missed the fougere you just recommended. Pasha, you said. I'm going to write it down. Pasha de Cartier. Yeah. Pasha Cartier EDT. You'll see it. It's from 1992. Deep Harris's favorite. Oh, the apricot, maybe. Oh, yeah, Pacific Chill. Yeah, I got a slight Pacific Chill. Like, accord. Yeah. I can kind of see, like, a more lemony Pacific Chill. I'm not a big fan of Pacific Chill. Like, all the other twists and clones. Like, what was it? Aura? No. Rayhan. What the fuck was Rayhan's version? I forgot. It was mintier. I like that one. The apricot really kind of makes my stomach turn. I don't like apricot. Gotta love maceration. Hey, SC, good post today. What's up, Matt? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, my post today, by the way, again, like, I wasn't trying to bitch and moan, but, you know, someone's gonna have to beat some sense into some of these people that, like, you know, Rick and, you know, a couple other you guys are on here that push content. Some of these people are like, they'll comment something. And these weren't even troll comments. These were just like people took time to go like, you're complaining about one thing and this and that, and it's like you're really that thinking that far into it, you know. Uh, Best lemon scent ever I ever tried that could hold its own was Monastery Bellamy, which is now expensive as balls. Never heard of that one. Do you like this more than Eros Energy? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. They're Eros Energy is really really good. It's a designer, and it's a very very candy lemon kind of Aventus style. This is starting to get better. Maybe I have to back away from it because I'm like, ain't that the truth? Decant's the way to go. Yeah, John Boy. You have to remember, I believe Ross's model is 25%, and the release is 30%, so it might be a little different than it. You know that is true. I forgot about that. Good point, John Boy. Good point. Um, he also lives in Florida, so he's getting like, I mean, right now it's very very warm out here in Illinois, but like different climate settings with like humidity and all that stuff. Like I'm in my basement. I decided to do this in my basement instead of upstairs in my office room because I don't know. I was hot as balls today, so I wanted to be down here. And I could be a little bit louder down here because people, my kids sleeping. It smells like lemons. It smells like lemons, people. As it dries, you get more lemon, leaf, and mintiness and woods. Don't let people and their placebo fool you into thinking there's a different citruses. It's lemon. Yeah, I'm only getting lemon. I'm not getting another like. I'm not getting grapefruit. I'm not getting bergamot. I'm not getting orange. Like citrine. If I had to pick one, I like citrine better. I have to say that. I feel like because this isn't like juicy citrus. It's like citrus peel. But they are related. I could they would probably layer really well. Uh, Jimmy Choo Man Ice. Jimmy Choo Man Ice is good. Um, you know, I have Zara Vibrant Summer, and that smells like um, a more orange heavy, like Dior Homme Cologne, Jimmy Choo Man Ice. Like it smells like that profile, but it's super orange heavy. Jimmy Choo Man Ice I like because it doesn't last as long, um, but it's a little woodier on me. USA, yeah. Yes, I've heard the same thing. Like glass of lemonade, yeah. That goes lemonade and ice. Jimmy Choo Man Ice. I get a lot of I kind of get like an orangeade vibe from that. The Zara Vibrant Leather um kind of has a more zesty orange, like a zesty mandarin orange, but like there is a slight leather vibe in it because Vibrant Leather, I believe it flankers off something like that. I don't remember. I sprayed it on my hand the other day, and it's in the same family as like Jimmy Choo Man Ice and all that. Just a little bit more synthetic. Some key decant site has Elaine Delon Equitos. Never heard of that. Who's Rick? RXL Porum. Sorry. Go subscribe to RXL. He's got some funny content. And he's honest. Pulls no punches. Very unapologetic. And I like that. Yeah, I was watching the game. Oh, yeah, the World Cup. That's what I figured. How are they doing? I don't follow that. I know guys at work are like, they're all over that shit. Does anyone know if Day 3 ever runs sales? Day 3 is really good. I like Desert Rain. I haven't tried any like the new like Midnight Raspberry or what's that Eden one? I haven't tried that, but I've tried the rest of them. The only ones I really like are Desert Rain is like for me the most wearable. Pacific Aura. Thank you. Tequila Kid. Joe, I never seen a sale on Day 3 fragrances. Yeah, I know if you buy a Discovery set, you get a $50 credit to buy a bottle. Only they only give you like a month though. That's the kicker where I'm like, which I'm not trying to complain. Like a lot of houses don't offer that. Pasha EDT Tom Ford Bodajor. Bodajor, such a good one. You know what else is a really good barbershop? Barbershop from Mason Margiela. Why they discontinued that? Like that made me mad. I'm still milking a 10 mil from Fragrance Net that I got last year. The leather in there, it's like spicy, peppery, but like smells doesn't smell outdated. But it just, dude, and it lasts all day. Such a good one. At the barbers. I'm sorry. At the barbers. God. Fucking idiot. I think some of these people that comment is just trash talking. They are looking for validation. Yeah, like, I'll be honest, 99% of my comments are super positive, and I'm glad. But there's a lot of, there's still like a couple that, you know, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Like, you really feel that way. And I'm not really a reviewer, to be honest. Oh, Sauvage Dior is a good one. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you guys are naming stuff. I'm like, I can't think of the top of my head because like I don't have my collection down here, so it's like I gotta really think. Wearing Eros Energy now. That's a good one. I like the dry down in Eros Energy. Very earthy. The oak moss comes on me. Yeah, it's super solid. I'm glad I didn't get a bottle though. I'll be honest. But it makes me like Citrine even more. If I may ask, what are a couple of your favorite discounted fragrance sites that you like? Aura Fragrance is my favorite. They don't have everything, but you can. They're cheaper than most. It's probably the cheapest I've seen on basically 95% of all their offerings. There's maybe a handful of ones that are a little bit pricier than normal, but the cool thing is they sometimes offer a 15 ml travel atomizer, and that's and it's a decent price. It's cheap. I have a ton of Aura fragrance decants. You know, I used to do fragrance buy before it became Fragflex, and then with all that tariff shit, they have a U.S. site, the Fragflex site. I mean, um, their prices just got stupid. Like some of the stuff that's on Fragflex is on Aura Fragrance for like $20 to $30 cheaper, and it's like, yeah, no thanks. FragranceNet was like I started finding stuff, not so much anymore. Um, and then I've been just getting samples from Jerry from LexGentlemanSociety.com. Um, seriously, check out his dude Jerry. I can't say enough good things about Jerry. Hold on, I'll post a link. You can check out you can check out his. Yeah, Jerry, dude, he emailed me. He emailed me today saying like, dude, great post about um, the fragrance reviewer shit. Yeah, we talked. He always tells me he's like, hey, he gets all the new releases and stuff. He ships that shit out same day. So Jerry's got and they're pressurized atomizers, which is pretty cool. Um, use Stone 10 to save 10% off. um, where am I at? I'll join the D3. Oh, wait. Whoa. Where am I at? Fragflex is having a really good sale right now. Yeah, I know it's Independence Day. Sven, what's up, dude? If you start a channel and get more than 5 subscribers, the owner of Day 3 Fragrances will show up on your stream and sell his fragrances like a Tupperware party. Really? I'm waiting. um, yeah, like if there was one to get from the house for me, Desert Rain, for sure. It's a very fresh leather fragrance, but they have a rain accord, and it's like it's really nice. All the other ones, like what's their most popular one? I don't remember. It's kind of a fresh gourmand. I don't know. I didn't think it was that great. Wait a second, off topic. But is that a drum set I see in the background? If so, that's awesome. I started on drums before I moved to guitar, unless I'm just seeing drums because my mind is tricking me. Yes. This is all my. Here. This is all. I got music. I got gear back here. But my kit is right here. Set up. Um, I don't know if it's bright enough, but yeah, my drum kit. It's black, so um, dude, I have a couple drum covers on this channel that I posted, so you can check it out. Um, I was actually I posted my band's new single. I did a drum cover for. Um, Only had 30 something views. I couldn't monetize. I couldn't monetize. I actually got copyrighted, and I was gonna dispute it, but we upload our music to DistroKid, which is the distributor. So it's like they have the final say what can get monetized, even though my name is on the song credit. But it doesn't matter. I didn't want to monetize it really anyway. It was more so just to show you, like, hey, this is what I also do. Um, so yeah. I wonder how it compares to Chow Citrus by Pear's Corner, which is photorealistic lemon, mouthwatering. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting Pacific Chill. Just less fruity, just more citrus, like more lemon, like a lemon heavy Pacific Chill, because it's spearmint's still hanging in there, and then the woods. This is pretty unisex too. I think I don't know how it would smell on my wife. I'll definitely have her spray it. I think tomorrow she might like it. Which is funny because right before the Limone release, my wife she switched to summer decor like in the kitchen, and it was exactly like lemons. It was just there was lemons on the like placemats and stuff, so it was kind of cool. It made me that more excited to like try it. Lemon, it's lemon and woods and a little bit of musk and mint. Not getting not getting a rose, but you know, apparently this shit lasts. I wore Goose of Limon the other day. It's so. On my skin, it comes across like a lemony Pacific Chill. Yep, Manny. Thank you. Yeah, it's not mind blowing, honestly. And here's the thing: I like Ross's content. I really do. But sometimes I feel like they're a little bit overhyped. But again, he works with the brand. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's up to us to sample it. It's, you know, if we blind buy it and we don't like it, we can't blame anybody. But this isn't anything like mind blowing at all. Citrine is way better. Citrine is like getting like little. The incense is kind of coming out. It's like lingering. Like I don't even have to like lift it, but like, yeah, that oil sheen is that's gotten. I mean, this came out in what? Um, Rick, this came out in like what 2021, right? This is the first batch I have, like the first launch before because George got he didn't discontinue it, but he ended up shipping it overseas exclusively for a while, and then he brought it back to the house. I want to get the lotion. I heard the lotion is just fucking great. Um, Speaking of lemon, said of the day, Issey Miyagi Low Disiporo. I wore that a couple nights ago. That was on my Stunners of the Week past week. I forgot how good that was. The original. Issey Miyake. I gotta talk about some Issey Miyakes. I'll do an Issey Miyake video because I realize I have the original. I have Vetiver. I have Solar Lavender. I have Fusion. Super Major Dissy. Salty and smoky aquatic. Nobody talks about that one. Um, I have a 15 ml of the EDP that came out last year. Really good. And that's about it. There's a ton of them that I want. Oh, it's sitting right here. Nuit Dissy EDT. I haven't tried the parfum. This is nice. This was at the rack store last year. I got this at the rack store. It's like La Nuit L'Homme, but less cardamom, more earthy and smoky. I prefer this over La Nuit L'Homme. 10 times on Sunday. This is really good. And it's a kick-ass bottle. But yeah, I'll have to do an Issey map, like my favorite Issey Miyakes. I subbed to your channel. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So, everybody subscribe. Give our Excel Porum a sub. He's got some cool content. He gets right to the point. There's no bullshit with Rick. I got 2 bottles of At the Barbers. You guys better get it before it becomes rare. Well, it already kind of is. I mean, it is and it isn't. Fuck, where am I at now? Oh, I'm way behind. Okay. I tried By the Fireplace for the first time. I really like that scent. I haven't tried. Did I? I tried a couple at Sephora. I don't know. I don't remember if I tried that one. If I did, I need to revisit it because I don't remember. Like at Jazz Club too. I want to get my nose on. My favorite discovery this year has been D3 Ombre Dominicano. I was stunned. Definitely buying a bottle at some point this year. One of my favorite ambers of all time. Nice. I just saw a commercial come up, and some lady walked into her kitchen and just about had a heart attack when she sees a mushroom stirring coffee. I bet she ate his brother an hour earlier. What the fuck? I've been seeing a lot of ads for mushrooms. Psychedelics are starting to get like popular, But there's a lot of studies coming out that are pretty promising that like could potentially cure PTSD and shit. I have a buddy who he trips on mushrooms and like the shit that he tells me, I'm like, do you fucking work? you know? Or fragrance has testers at amazing prices. Yeah, for sure. The problem is some of them don't have caps. Like a Creed tester, they don't have caps, but they're under $200. So Creed Viking is one that I need to just get a bottle of. They have a tester for $179 with no cap. Um, who was it? Rich? Were you talking about who was talking about Fougères? That's another good one. Good barbershop. That doesn't smell like Old Man. Everybody says it smells like a niche Old Spice. It's way better than Old Spice. It's so good. Or is cheap, but their stock is always low and their shipping is slow. Well, Blaine, you live in fucking Hawaii, don't you? But yeah, sometimes they actually I ended up ordering H24 EDP. And I didn't hear anything from them for a while. And then they emailed me saying that the order expired. And I was like, well, what does that mean? I was like, I ordered it. You gave me a confirmation, but you never shipped it. So it was kind of weird. And then I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I ended up getting oh, it was I wanted to get it was EDT. I ended up getting a 15 ml of the EDP H24, but I did order H24 EDT the bottle because I think that's fucking awesome. It's a great fragrance. Joel, what's up, Joel? Yeah, man. You know, doing my thing, just hanging out. Aura's cheap, yeah. Really good friends with Jerry. Yeah, we covered that. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. I'm just making sure I got everybody's super good guy. Yep. Anyone check out the dude sense of Jersey? No, maybe I have. I don't know. Victor Lux Genome Society is where I just got my first four decants. They were great. I will order. Yeah, dude, and he'll throw some freebies with you too. You know, um, he's got it's just the best service, dude. Like he's got all the new designers and um, yeah, it's good stuff. D Paris does have good taste. He's D Paris. They still have a fuck ton of your your samples over here that I got to go through on another live stream. We'll do that. I'm hoping Brett comes on. I texted him. Okay. So we've been on here for an hour. This has been on for like a half hour. I'm kind of neutral with it. I could take it or leave it. It's not anything. I don't know. It's kind of getting boring. Like again, lemon Pacific Chill, and that's not like a horrible thing. Maybe I need a full wearing of it. Tomorrow's supposed to be hot in the 90s. I might wear that tomorrow just to kind of maybe wearing it at the office. I think that'll be my scent of the day. I'm definitely going to give it a wearing before um, before I give like a final thought on it. But for right now, it's really not like blowing me away. But again, it's first impression, so that could change. The Wavy 7 Cobalt is fire. Yes. Yes. I don't even know how much I have left in the bottle, but it is feeling lighter. So, in the comparisons to Blue Day Chanel EDP, it's not, it doesn't, honestly, I think there's more differences than similarities. Does it have the same wearability? Sure. But the scent profile? Not redundant. Not in my opinion. But it does smell better. I think for the cost, it's an easy choice. I was on a couple larger channels and people kept asking me where I'm getting Creeds and PDM so cheap. Once I mentioned Aura, that was a wrap for their stock. Yeah. Dude, Rick, I check Aura every day, first off. Because sometimes they'll restock on stuff, and then something they've been getting some new arrivals. They've been getting some new stuff. Um, they haven't been restocking their meds, though. I'm trying to think what else. They've come out with a lot of Armaf stuff. Um, I saw rack stores are starting to carry Club 90 Intense Man Extrait, which I have the parfum, but I heard the Extrait just smells better. So I don't know. Maybe if I see it, maybe it's not a priority right now. Tom Ford, Blah Pacific, broader line barbershop with some more woods. Yeah, man. I really gotta. I wish Aura had travel atomizers of Tom Ford. You know, they don't have too many Tom Ford offerings. Wild in London tonight. Serbian Hog Hunter. That's a cool name. Victor, maybe it's just me, but I seem to always get these notices saying Joma Shop is having a sale, but then their prices always seem to be the same, even when I looked at them before the sale. Yeah, so 2 years ago, I bought I bought two fragrances. Dumont, Barouge, whatever there. It was like a very fresh Angel Share. Smelled awesome. It was a tester. It came in the mail. Opened the box. It was shattered. Like I could see the oil all over the box, and like I smelled it right when I took it out. And then I opened it. and I was like, "Fuck." Joma Shop split my order up, and it took over a month. And then like the whole Sloma Shop thing. That's when I was like, I don't want I don't like my money held up for that long. Sorry, but it's not. Good eye for the drum kit. Takes one to know one, they say. Thanks. So I should blame you, Rick. Drum kit is sweet. I still play mine from time to time. I mostly play guitar, both electric. I have an electric. Well, I took a pad or two from my Alesis kit. I disassembled that shit. And I have a Yamaha E8010, which mics up. There's one trigger. It's like a little box trigger. It mounts on the kick drum. It picks up the whole kit, drums and cymbals, within 6 feet. And you can adjust the compression and all that. That's why if you ever guys see my drum videos, it's literally there's an app called Wreck and Share from Yamaha. You play the song with a click on the app. It doesn't record the click, which is nice. But all you have to do after, you hit record, you film it. I film it on my phone, and then I adjust the volume, like the music, and then the music volume and the trigger volume of my drums. And I actually rip the drums off the track. Like I take the drums off the original track, and I record. What you hear is 100% my drums, cymbals, drums, everything. And it makes the kit sound fucking good. For not having it mic'd up, that's a great resource. Any drummer out there, if you're watching, like Yamaha E8010 is a must-have. It was like a $500 piece of equipment, but I've had it for a couple years, and it's so easy just to plug in, record, done, upload. Yeah, I love it. I'm still messing around with it. I want to put these triggers on, these D-drum triggers. I kind of have to dampen the heads because I rearranged my kit. I had one up, two down rack toms, like two floor toms and one rack tom. Now I put the 14-inch floor tom up as my rack tom, and then I'm using a 16-inch as my floor tom, and then I'm using 3 crashes, hi-hat, ride, china, a little bell. That's all you need. That's all I need. I'm not a technical player. I'm a heavy hitter. But I do have overhead mics that I want to set up, and then I'm going to trigger the kit because I can import plug-in samples. That way I can record drums here and then send them to Brett so he can mess with it. It's going to take time, but anyway, sorry, I'm a music nerd. Fuck, I'm so behind. Sorry, guys, hold on. Victor, I know what you mean about those advertised called sales. Fragrance.net does it all the time too. Yeah. Like, they'll automatically apply, like, the price you see is with the coupon already. And you're like, save 30% off. And it's like, well, you're already discounting it at. It's just, I get it. It's tactics. I just finished off my first bottle of citrine body wash and ordered the Limone body wash last night. Yeah, dude, I want to get the citrine lotion. This isn't a bad fragrance. It's just, it's pretty linear. Like, it's pretty straight to the point. I need a full wearing, for sure. But first impression, if I had to give it a grade, B, B plus, you know? Citrine is way better, though. I'm sorry, Citrine is way better. I don't know if it's just because this is an older bottle and it's matured, but Citrine is way better. This has more depth. It has more, like, you can pick out more things with it. This is just, I'm getting leather or lemon and a little bit of woods. Like, the mint kind of calmed down. And it's getting weak. I don't know. Maybe I'm nose blind to it. I love the original. Tried intense and sport, not my thing. Were you talking about Issey Miyake? Been wanting Issey Miyake. By the way, Sunkist Island. Sunkist Island's really good. I don't like tropical fragrances. I'm not a huge fan, but that one, I wore that last week too. I'm jealous of seeing how you guys score at the rack stores. Every time I look here in LA, it seems all they have is 50 bottles of Nautica and Drakkar, occasional Middle Eastern here and there. Yeah, Guess Seductive Home. There's that's been at the rack stores for years. Um, you know, I went last week just to look and didn't find them. It's there's some stuff that's coming out, but the rack stores are not nearly as good as they used to be. You used to find some hidden stuff. Now it's just, yeah, the Middle Eastern clones are all over. The only good thing is, like, the newer Afnan releases are they pop up in like 6 months from release. So 9 p.m. night out is actually that's a banger. My nephew Johnny's got that. Just got a travel size of low AV7 Cobalt. That thing was insanely strong, insanely green, and it's a Clary Sage Bomb. Yeah, dude, the dry down it gets smoky. That incense. I mean, I think the note breakdown doesn't share the whole story because there's only like maybe 6 or 7 notes. There's black currant, pink pepper, vetiver, sage, incense. I forgot what else. But that dry down, and that stuff lasts, dude. It just lingers, and it's not even like cloying. It's just it's a compliment monster. Like when I wear it at work, it's one of the best office scents, and I get the ladies like, "Man, you smell great," But I always said it to me. It's got like Blue de Chanel and Dior Homme 2020, like that Isui Super. Like it for me, it kind of combine those two, and that's what you get. I don't get Blue de Chanel EDP, and that's what it gets compared to the most. And I don't see it. I don't smell it. Dior 2020 Low AV7 Cobalt walks similar path, but they're not redundant. I have Lattafas by the Fireplace Dude, not bad. I also have Dossier's version of Jazz Club's nice. Is it worth picking up though? Would you say, good dealer? Don't do drugs, kids. At least not too. Man, when I used to smoke green on the regular, I had some good daydreams. Man, It is nice sitting on the deck on a summer evening with a little bit of a pre-roll. It's good. I've kind of we kind of stopped that um because I was doing it for sleep, but then I realized like the next morning at work, like I was getting like foggy and like I just like I can't. CB Venice. What? I'm late to the party here. Zaharoff, I wore a signature royale today. One of the 10 I've smelled, Precious Treasure number 2, signature Porum, Seraphim Coos. Seraphim Coos. Seraphim Coos is my favorite fragrance in my collection. That, and I will not stop talking about that one. That is such a fucking vibe. That is such a masculine vetiver, you know, like, and the dry down is so damn good. Creed Viking want that too. Can you imagine Old Spice with high quality? Yeah, but it's more aromatic. Creed Viking, it's got that clove note. It's God, I want that fragrance so bad. I can't talk about that one. I'm trying to be a little bit more responsible. Money's just been a little tight lately. I have a decant that I'm milking. Which scent? At the barber's? Shit, I'm that far behind. I'm sorry, guys. Doesn't look like I am, but apparently I am. Which it's a little too much for me. I'm gonna go Clary Sage. I like Clive Christian's Town and Country. Signature Royale. Oh, I have Royale Triple X. We can smell that real quick. Already got go. Just came by to say, hey, thanks, Joel. I'm replacing my supervisor for 2 weeks, so more money to spend on fragrances. Hell yeah, dude. Like Taz said in Space Jam, lemony fresh. I just received my bottle of Gusto Limone a couple days ago. I gave it a very short wear the other day. First 5 minutes, I was a little let down and thought it smelled a bit like Zamaya Rhythm. Never smelled that. I bet this would thrive outside in the high heat. I'll probably wear this tomorrow just to get a full wearing. Um, I actually had a spray on my wrist of Oracle. I forgot how fucking good that is. I didn't get a bottle of that. I learned the first time with Precious Treasure, where I was like, it's not worth $300. I love George and his work. It's not worth it. And I know the whole story behind it, and like the artistry with it is awesome. Because I was one of the first 500 to get the box, the treasure box. Well, it's right here. The fragrance. It's really good. Problem is, you go nose blind to this. Super easy. This would probably thrive in the heat though. But I can barely smell it out the atomizer. I'm thinking about selling it since I could use the extra money. I'll probably sell that with the treasure chest. I'll probably do it on the Zed Lounge because it's probably a easier way of getting rid of it. I feel bad, but it's like that chest has been sitting upstairs in my closet for a year and a half. I bought 3 samples of it. I couldn't pass on 9 mils for $21. Which one? Mel Lungen 79. Essentia in the short green fat bottle used to be $30. Sheesh. Then it developed in a much better profile. Stone Cold. Dude, Aura is a couple miles from my friend's house. No kidding, damn. Wow. Aaron Gennari, Love Me Gusto Limone's very nostalgic fragrance. Reminds me of Honeymoon on Italian. Amalfi Coast. Oh, nice. Uncapped. What's up, dude? Go, everybody sub to Uncapped Reviews. I think you're new, dude, right? You just started coming out with fragrances. Or, videos. Because I subscribed to you, commented one of my videos, and then I was like, Uncapped Reviews. Who's this? And then I saw you had a video. You had a pretty decent. You got some good. You got a good cadence. You got a good, like, what I suffer from is like articulation a little bit because I'm very like I say a lot. I'm trying to not do that, but that's a Chicago thing with me. I listened to your recent music drop right before going to bed. Had nightmares for a week. Yeah, but the chorus is pretty melodic. So that song we wrote, God, over 3 years ago. I tracked drums for that, and the original riff was different. And then Brett, he was messing with all these different like plugins, and he found like he just started. We switched the drum tones, and just made it sound fucking beefy and thick. And he's got a killer voice. I did a couple screams on there, but I harmonized. I did the high harmony in the chorus, and then the end of the bridge, where it kind of like gets soft. We are star away. Like that's me. So I wrote some of the vocals as well, but and that drum filled like like that sounds super programmed, but that's me. That was me tracking it. Like it's not as hard as it sounds. Gas by Marciano in the brown bottle. The top and part of the middle reminds me of DK Men Unleaded. Yo, Stone Cold. What's up, Gian? John, local TJ Maxx's Ferragamo red leather, $50. Waiting for it to get marked down. It hits 40. That was on Aura for 40 some bucks. Spicy leather I got from Aura for like $40. That's a good one. I want to get my nose on the Sublime leather, the black one that just came out. Give me the notes, Rich. I got you. I got to run, brother. Getting back in the studio. Pleasure to meet you, my friend. Thank you for the recommendation, Ponch Cartier. Appreciate it. Take care, Victor. I appreciate you joining us. Yeah, again, guys, I'm really bad with scheduling my lives. I just randomly today was like, I got the sample. Let's just because again, I was going to film a video doing first impressions, but this is more fun doing it live. We played a show at Penny Road Pub in February of '07. All three of us in the band blazed up hard before. One of our best shows. Do not try this. Fuck, I remember Penny Road Pub in Barrington. I don't work too far from there. Dude, I played a couple shows there. Fuck. I played there in, I played a Halloween show. Um, in the basement stage. What were we? Was it '09? 2009? I was with the Blacklist. Um, that was a cool spot. Some cool bands played there. I went to look for red leather today too after Schultz talked about it, but couldn't find it. Yeah, I know my TJ. So TJ Maxx, they don't have the greatest prices. I mean, for that red leather, it's probably a decent price, $50. But I don't know. The one I go to by my work doesn't have a lot. I usually stick with Burlington and Ross Dress for less. I might go to there tomorrow just to see what they have. I'm not gonna buy anything. Blaine, you asked me which precious treasure I have. 265. If you can see that. 265 out of 500. Packaging on Precious Treasure does look next level. Well, the first 500 was a handmade treasure chest. It like, I don't know, they had like Ethiopians make it or something. Like everything was by hand. I mean, it would probably cost George a lot of money to get that done, and so I appreciate the hard work. This fragrance is very good. It's just, it's not. I don't like that I go nose blind to it. And I know I wear it behind my neck, but like I still don't smell it. So it was a little disappointing. But it's nothing against the fragrance. It's just it's how it's built, you know. Uncapped, yeah, he's got a channel. Go subscribe. Unfiltered Principles is my other account. I just started reviewing. Yeah, man, just keep, dude, just have fun. If I see it like a newer channel and they're starting to like they're good articulation, like Schultz just has a vibe that he's just funny. He's like that silent funny dude, you know. He's like a big teddy bear. I want to do a live stream with him. I think him and I would just have a blast. Every time I see Gian, I always say how it looks. I keep forgetting it's Gian. Yeah, there were a couple times where I was like G14. Yeah, Deep Paris. I'm a little slow. Yeah, this was upstairs. We played downstairs a few times too. Okay, yeah, man, you brought me back with that Penny Road pub. Holy shit! Do you remember Otto's nightclub in DeKalb? I played there too. That was a cool venue. All these like venues just are like closing down. The Rock House just closed, but they're going to be reopening. I think the original owners of Rock House in West Dundee, they're um, they're going to reopen, and I think they're going to start bringing national acts back. The band Mammoth had a pop up show there a couple of years ago. Nobody knew about it, and by the time I was going to try and like find tickets, it was all fucking sold out. But I seen Seven Dust there. Seen a couple bands there. I was trying to get one of my old bands, New World Order, to play there. But they're like, you can play on a Thursday night or a Sunday. I'm like, dude, I ain't gonna get fucking anybody on a Thursday or a Sunday. You know, because we weren't even around a year. We were around 6 months. We played shows for 6 months and then we disbanded because drama. I want to try out this Limone. Um, Zaharoff.com. Sample it for $7. You'll get a sample like this. Yeah, it's not wowing me. Not like Citrine. TJ Maxx and Marshalls, you have to be patient, see if they get marked down. I remember when Cool Water Parfum came out. I got that shit for 16.99 because the boxes look almost identical to the original Cool Water, and they had a Cool Water aftershave, which was the same bottles, same box as well. And it was 16.99. The Parfum one just came out. There was no price tag. So at the counter, I was like, "Oh, well, These are $16.99. She didn't even realize it was parfum. It was like a different fragrance. So yeah, I got a new cool water flanker for $17. Uh, I don't have them. I haven't been to a Marshalls in shit at least a year. I don't have one by me. Have you tried John Varvatos XX Indigo? No. That was popping up at Burlington not too long ago. Never had a chance at Otto's. Lots of stuff in the city though. Yeah, bug around here. You're right. The precious treasure fades fast. It doesn't fade. That's the problem. It lasts. It just you go seriously noseblind to it. There's a cypriol oil I think in there that makes it hard to like. You can't. You have to wear it. You can't wear it in front of you. Like, but even then, I still can't smell it. But like, I wore it one day to work earlier this year, and um, like 8 hours into the day, someone was like, "Oh, you smell like I smelled it in my office." So it lasts. It's just it's our noses. How many people we got here? 13? Okay. You know what? Let's try the Royale Triple X real quick. I know I've been yapping. Um, if they first spray Limone, I can't smell it. Limone isn't really lasting too much on here, and I'm not getting nose blind to it. High heat, it'll probably thrive. I'm gonna put it over here. Ooh, I like that. It's potent, dude. Oh yeah, it's a little bit more animalic. I gotta let that calm down. I'm gonna torch my nose with that. Yeah, that's intense. That's nice. Starting to get a little funky. Brett, you finally made it. Right under the 2 hour mark. Just seen it at my rack store clearance, but I don't want anything that might be redundant. It gets compared to Dylan Blue. Yeah, I saw the note breakdown on XX Indigo, and still up sniffing stuff, eh? Party on, brother. So I just sprayed Royale Triple X. Brett, the story behind Royale X, the story behind it is like a guy getting out of the shower and then like hooking up with this lady, and it's supposed to smell like it's got kind of an animalic musk to it, and like George basically said the story behind it is like it's supposed to smell like kind of not like sweat or anything, but it's supposed to be very animalic and like you're having sex. Like it's supposed to smell like sex. Dude, this musk is like it's not fecal, but it's definitely funkier than the original. I have Royale X, the original. This is Triple X, so it's a different like ball sack. It doesn't smell like a doesn't smell like my ball sack. It doesn't smell like off-putting, but I can definitely. It's definitely funkier. Yeah. I don't know if I'd wear it. I just wanted to try it. I don't know if I'd wear it though. Maybe I would. I wouldn't wear it at work. It kind of, yeah, it's a little stanky, but it's not like anything like disgusting. Now, if it dries down and it starts to stink, I might have to wash it off. I probably should have tested it on paper. I don't know why I put it on skin. It smells like baby oil and bitches. uh, Here on YouTube, I only knew of two people famous for their what? One was Dave Morgan with the elevator, and the other is John Tron guys. Then there's Stone Cold. Really? Well, I've been starting to add in like Stone Cold what? Like little what? I mean, I saw an interview with him recently saying that like he gets so fucking pissed off. Like he gets so annoyed at the what thing, because who's the wrestler Christian? Like remember Christian and Edge? Christian called him up one day and left him a voicemail, and he kept saying what? He would say something and then go what? It's so like it's such a dumb thing, but like it's so fun and it's so funny, and people in the crowd still do it 25 years later. Brett, I think you may like this one. I think you may like this Royal Triple X. It's very woody on me, but it's not super funky. It's a little dirty. It's a dirty musk. Profound citrus and human musk sounds like people on base note talking about Ungaro Porum too. The bottle's very nice. Jontron's what? What the fuck is being used in memes? What? I don't know who that is. Nordstrom has empty 3 ml atomizers on. There's a place you can fill your own sample. So I filled up with Costerio. I never heard that one. This is borderline kind of like musty, but it's not horrible. Like it's not like off-putting. I would love to see Schultz get his nose on this. Did you guys see his video today? Um, or was it from yesterday? It was like smelling fragrances that people said it was like the worst smelling, and like there was like one was called like Jeffrey or something, and it smelled like it reminded him of like Jeffrey Dahmer. Like he was like, "This makes me uncomfortable." It was really funny. Can I post a link? Yeah, go ahead. What do you want to post? Oh, citrine. Citrine. Citrine is so good. I kind of like this. This Royal X. It's a more potent Royal X has a fresh citrus. Like it's kind of a it's It's more mass appealing. This is just a dirtier musk. Like, this is what sex should smell like, and not what it usually does. You know what I mean? Because this smells kind of like it's funky, but you have like an underlying like fresh cologne vibe. Yeah, this isn't off-putting to me. It kind of pushes that envelope though. Who's this Joey Cannoli? I was actually on a live stream with Fatboy Fragrance earlier this year. Invited me on the Yeah Yeah Awards panel. I was a guest, and he was on there. Dude's fucking hilarious. But that dude's got, you know, if a female shows up, he'll just start flirting. Like, he's a funny dude. I don't know him personally, but he pushes that envelope. He collaborate. I think this was a collaboration with him. Um, so yeah, yeah, he looked freaked out. Yeah, yeah. I commented about Ode Space. I don't know if you saw my comment, but I put Ode Space. Houston, we have a motherfucking problem. Hey, George. Good to see you, man. Yeah, dude. So we're trying Limone, and I like it, but like I'm not big on lemon, but like that's why sample. It's nice. It fades a little quick on me, but I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. I'm gonna give it a full wearing. But Royal Triple X, this is interesting. It took me a while to smell it. Oh, and citrine though. So I was comparing citrine. Oh, George, you didn't have to do that. I appreciate that, George. George, you're home now, right? You're not traveling. You're in, we talked about this before, but you're in my old stomping grounds, South Side. I do like Triple X. It smells. It's not off putting. It's not off putting at all. It's very interesting. I haven't worn Royal X. I have Royal X. The atomizer is not working though, so I think I'm just gonna decant it. Um, I've had it for since you launched it. Dude, it's that triple X is it's that I don't know. I'm like gravitating towards it. Yeah, definitely. Citrine is more serious for sure. And George, this took me a couple years to really like because when I first got it, I wasn't a huge fan. It was like I was like, oh, like, but then over time, I think it was last summer, I wore this and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. It got a little smoky on me, um, because this was the first batch that you released. Yeah, Limone is good. Like I said, I'm not a huge lemon guy, but like I was saying earlier, it gives me like a lemon heavy Pacific Chill from like Louis Vuitton. Because I don't like Pacific Chill only because of the apricot. The apricot in Pacific Chill really turns my kind of not nauseating, but like it's just like yeah. If Pacific Chill smelled more like this, and it's like, because I like the spearmint in this, but it's getting a little calm. I think tomorrow will tell a better story. I think because I work in an office setting. Um, I work in actually I work in Hoffman Estates at the auction. Yeah. Oh man, dude, I love that you have because you used to have the dabbers, and I'm glad you have these spray samples, the 3 ml. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Um, Seraphim Coos is actually my favorite fragrance in my collection. So I want you to know that I love that fragrance. That is like my signature scent. My favorite fragrance in my collection used to be Acqua di Gio Profumo, and Seraphim Coos knocked that second place. And I have over 200 bottles of shit. But Seraphim Coos, man, if you go on my channel, I've talked about it quite a few times. It's such a great vetiver. Like I really really love Seraphim Coos. Yeah, apricot's not. I don't like that note. Like I kind of like the taste more than I like the scent. Royal Triple X is it's actually a lot nicer than you would think because it's supposed to like the story behind it. So good. There's 20 plus sell something for everyone. If lemon isn't your thing, it's oh yeah for sure, and it's not a bad fragrance. It's just you know we like what we like. Like I like most of the offerings. I've sampled Bloom. Bloom. I'm not into Jasmine. And again, you have an offering. You have a offering for literally everything and everyone. My wife is obsessed with leather tobacco, and I have the first batch, the birch tar batch. Dude, the other night she's like, "I want you to wear leather tobacco." I was like, "It's 90 fucking degrees out." No, you know. And I usually wear um, a fragrance out the shower, and she wants me to wear leather tobacco sometimes. I'm like, no, like that's because that stuff's nuclear. So I'll wear that in colder weather, or in like nights where we stay in sometimes. But I have Royal X. I have the original Royal X. I've had that for quite a bit. Um, yeah, my stunners of the week is my rotation. I usually wear at least 1 to 2 Zaharoffs a week. Pour Homme, that's such a great one. The Z creators were awesome. Um, I find Soul Elixir very similar to Second Soul. And that's not a bad thing. I remember I traded decants and samples with someone on base notes back around 2006. One of the ones I got was Mitsoku by Guerlain. I actually have Cologne Ideal Cologne Forte sample coming from Jerry. I'm skeptical about the peach note. I've never heard of that one. I really got to get into Guerlain. Guerlain. Yeah, I think a full wearing of Limone is going to be more telling, for sure. But this is the perfect weather to wear. I think my wife will probably like this. I want to smell this on her. I think she'll like this. Some of the femme offering are quite unisex. Mitsuko? Yeah, I've never heard of it. I think Triple X would probably thrive. Okay, it's very woody on me. In the fall, I think it would really, really shine. Good night. Much love. Happy George. You as well. I know you probably get a ton of fireworks down there because growing up, it used to be like a war zone down there. But yeah, have a great Fourth. Enjoy your time off. And thank you for all you do. You have such a great heart. You have such a great service, and like sky's the limit with you in the house, man. Like I enjoy what you have to offer, and yeah, have a great Fourth. Have a great week. Excited to see what you come up with next, and yeah, God bless you for sure. And this is what perfumery is all about, man. I keep going back to this triple X. It smells really good. I think it smells good. It's not off-putting. So if you guys get a sample it, go sample it. What time is it? We're almost at 2 hour mark. So, and that's the bottom line, son. Yeah. Oh yeah, George is a sweetheart, man. Like he's like a Christmas tree, man. He lights up a room. Like he's very, very nice. Yeah. Well, Heritage. Yeah, I have a sample of Heritage. Girl on Heritage EDT. That's really good. Or is it? I bet. No, it's Heritage. It's Heritage. What was everyone's scent of the day today? I never asked that. Mine was at Maluma Garnet Royalty, um, which doesn't hold a candle to anything I smell tonight. Okay, it's a little bit more pleasant, but it is fading. It's starting to become a skin scent for me, unless my nose is getting overwhelmed. And it is pretty cold down here, so I'm wondering because it's I have an unfinished basement. So, but yeah, no, I'm gonna wear this. This will be my scent. You'll see a scent of the day post tomorrow with Limone. I'll be wearing that tomorrow because tomorrow's gonna be the last day in the 90s, and then it's gonna rain, and it kind of cool off, and then get back to the 80s. But I'll definitely wear this at the office. I'll probably get a better picture because there's more circulation at work, at the office. So yeah. Okay. Now I'm starting to get a little bit more of the bass, like the deep bass of this, but not as strong. But I'm not getting rose or nothing. But it's getting more, a little bit more musky, and the lemon is starting to kind of slowly fade, but it's in the background now. Yeah. But yeah, lemon heavy Pacific chill is basically what I'm getting. All right, Rich. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. We're right at 2 hours, so I think this was a great stream. Um, I'm glad a lot of you guys stuck around the whole time. OG Gray. Yeah, I gotta. That's bottle worthy for sure. Sunday was Limone. Mine was Mason Alhambras, Kismet for Men, a cheap tuxedo dupe with light florals patchouli. Oh, nice. You know what a good tuxedo dupe twist is? Rafaqat Adorn. very cedar heavy though, and I prefer that. It's a little bit more masculine. Um, and of course, Moustache EDP is really good. That's a little bit more benzoin heavy, I think. Later, Rich. Thanks for hopping on. I just showered, so I need to pick something for bed. If anyone has Issey Miyake Solar Lavender, that is the one of the probably the best out the shower before bed fragrances. Like something to wear to bed. Anything lavender heavy, it would probably be Solar Lavender. It's not complex. You get a slight Issey Miyake original DNA in there, but it's lavender, black pepper, and woods. It's very simple, but it's very relaxing. Kind of soapy clean, aromatic lavender. Doesn't last too long. It's perfect to go to bed. Highly recommend. You can get it on Aura for $30. Correct me if I'm wrong, but check it out. It's in stock in Aura. Not a lot of people talk about it. Awesome life. Have a good night. Awesome that George. Yeah, that was cool. It's the last time George stopped on a live was like a year or so ago. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping one day I get to run into George because he lives in the town I like went to high school with, and I'm the town that he lives in is I'm very like knowledgeable. I grew up there. He's lived there his whole life. Where he ships his fragrances from, his office is in Hickory Hills. I used to live 2 blocks away before I moved up here in 2019. I was living with my wife in Palos Hills, which is, but they were on the far end, like on the Hickory Hills side of Palos Hills. So, like, it's crazy that that whole time I didn't even know that his office was 2 blocks away because he I think it's some sort of like banquet hall that he works in. Or is it the Hickory Hills Country Club? I don't know. Um, Something like that. But yeah. Tommy Bahama Sea. Yeah, I have seen Bart's. I haven't worn it in quite some time. I gotta pull that out. It's on my shelf in like the back. I gotta really pull that out. I got the St. Bart's Dreamscape or whatever. That was alright. Um, the new Tommy Hilfiger Poolside Edition's really good though. That's getting some hype. That's justified for a cheapy $20 fragrance. That's a good one. So, all right, guys. Yeah, I gotta go to bed. What time is it? Is it 11? Yeah, it's 11. This saying it's 12. I was like, what? What? Anyway, I appreciate you guys. I hope everyone has a great night. Thanks for joining. Hit that like button. Subscribe. You'll be seeing a Center of the Day post. This will be on my um, Richie. I don't know that for sure, so don't quote me on that. I don't know. I just know like the address where the fragrances come up. Like I mean that I'm not giving out his personal info. That's what it says on where he ships it. It says Hickory Hills. So I'm only assuming because like I've seen videos in the long time ago about I know the I've seen the location before, so I'm assuming, but I don't know. But oh, I like that triple X. But anyway, have a good night. I'll see you guys on the next one. You'll see Center of the Day tomorrow. You'll see Center of the Day post on Friday, and then you probably won't see a video till Monday, Centers of the Week. So I'm gonna try to push more content out, but when I have time. So, all right, I'll see you guys. And that's the bottom line. What? Christone Cologne said so. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hey, have a happy 4th if I don't talk to you. Be safe. Don't blow your hands off or nothing. Fireworks. Have fun. I'll see you.